Today we are beginning our place value unit. Please copy the standard benchmark indicator on a clean page in your math notebook. Read, write, and compare and order numbers to billions. You can pause the video here to give yourself time to copy down the SVI. Place value through billions. Use the place value chart to read and write numbers. The place value chart shows a 12-digit number. The number has 4 periods. In each standard form, each period except the ones is followed by a comma. So standard form is 286, 379, 540, 000. In word form, each period except the ones is followed by the period name. So in word form, it's 286 billion, 379 million, 540,000. The period names have been underlined. You'll also notice there isn't an and anywhere in it. When we're writing word form, and represents a decimal. So unless we have a decimal number, there isn't an and anywhere in the word form. Use the place value chart to help you write each number in standard form or word form. So number 1 is 34 billion. It's in word form, so we need to write it in standard form. So we're going to write a 34 followed by 9 zeros. And you'll notice the commas are in there where each period is separated. For number 2, we have 600 billion, 70 million. So we're going to write our 600, then 070 to represent the 70 million, and then it's 6 zeros after that. And again, we've put the commas in where the periods are. For 3, we have 8 billion, 80 million, 800,000. So we have our 8 for the 8 billion, then the comma, then the 80 million, and then the 800,000, and then 3 zeros after the last comma. For 4, we have it in standard form, and we need to put it in word form. So we have 4 billion, 30 million to start with. Then we have 400,000, 50. So altogether, we have 4 billion, 30 million, 400,000, 50. For number 5, we have 15 billion, 700 million. Then we have 5,009. So altogether, we have 15 billion, 700 million, 5,009. For 6, we have 301 billion, 417 million, 900,000, 770. So altogether, we have 301 billion, 417 million, 900,000, 770. So that is standard in word form. The one other form we have to look at is called expanded form. This is when you take a number and you break it out into all its individual pieces. So we're going to start with the billions category, and we're going to separate it out 200 billion, 80 billion, and 6 billion. And each number is connected with a plus sign in between it and the next. Now we're going to separate out the millions into 300 million, 70 million, and 9 million. And finally, we're going to separate out the 500,000 and the 40,000. So there is 286,379,540,000 in expanded form. And if there were other numbers instead of the zeros, we'd keep going. But since it's all zeros to the end of the number, we can stop there. But you notice there's only one digit that's not a zero in each one of these pieces. So you're really taking the number and breaking it all the way apart. And we'll look at this further when we get into decimals, because you can do the same thing with decimals. Please make sure all of the work is copied down and then glue this paper in your math notebook.